Shalom and good afternoon, Brother Randy here. Something came to my mind earlier. I was talking to somebody earlier that came over and we were taking care of some business, and this question came to mind. When you see somebody else succeeding, how does that make you feel? When you see another person experiencing success and is progressing in a dream, goal, or aspiration, how does that make you feel? Does that make you feel good inside? Are you happy for that individual? Or does a spirit of bitterness, envy, and jealousy come up inside you? Today, we live in a world that the vast majority of people, it seems from my experience, want people to fail. Don't want people to succeed. And of course, this is a heart condition because, again, when you look at their lives, they're not succeeding in anything. I remember first coming out here, and I was looking at other homesteads developing, and let me tell you, I gave thousands of dollars to other people when I saw them coming out, trying to develop their homesteads, and it felt joyful in my spirit to give and be a part of that success. Now, to this day, it's not important, who I gave to, but the key here is that I felt a certain sense of gratitude and emotional fulfillment by giving. And when you do that, when you have that spirit on you, when it comes time for you to do something, you'll have that same kind of tenacity and support behind you. What comes around goes around. It's always, for good or for worse. Do on others as you want them to do unto you. And I'll take another perfect example. Just working on this construction thing and learning how to build and learn how to put my hands to the plow in terms of that area. I'm working with somebody that just started his own little business, and he has a tremendous amount of experience, and he's developing his contracts, he's getting his accounts, he's getting his bids in, and things are going very well for him. And it gives me great pleasure to see him succeeding and growing his business, because for a long time he was always a part of someone else's team. Now he's putting a team of his own together, and he's experiencing success. Sure, at the beginning of any business, you're going to have to develop the contacts, develop the client list, business cards, build up your tools, whatever it is that you're doing when it comes to starting a business. And he's experiencing his success, and as he goes on, he's going to experience more success. And it feels good to be a part and see someone else achieving their dreams, goals, and aspirations. It feels real good. It feels real gratifying to be a part of that and want to genuinely help out that individual. And when you do that, you're always going to receive the blessings because you're not focused on yourself. See, you can't have a selfish spirit and thinking that you're going to get ahead in life without being a benefit on a valued asset to others. Because there's going to be a point in time where you're going to want somebody to help you out where you're going to want somebody to assist you in achieving your dreams, goals, and aspirations. And, it's this karma thing. It's this thing that, what comes around goes around. You think that you're going to succeed at something, especially if it requires the assistance of others, you're not going to achieve that success because you yourself are a selfish individual. You yourself are an untrustworthy individual. And the reason why you can't trust anybody is because you yourself cannot be trusted. The reason why you are not going to achieve any success in life because you don't want to see anybody else succeed. And everything that you do, you have to do on the backs of others in order to succeed. This is not going to work. This thought process, this selfish spirit, this it's a foul spirit. Because when you see this operating in people, there's nothing that you can do to restore these people because they're totally focused on themselves and they're not interested in helping out or being a benefit to anybody else because they want to kick back or they want something in return. Learn how to, this is my advice. Learn how to not focus on yourself, but focus on the success of others. And from there, you'll get the success. You'll get the achievements that you want because you're not selfish. And again, when I look at these people, the selfish spirit that resides in people, when you look at their lives, they have nothing. They're not achieving anything. They're not hitting any goals because they're selfish. And when are people going to get this stuff? It just doesn't work that way. This selfish spirit is it's self-destructive. That's what it is. And in conclusion, don't be that way. Don't be envious and jealous of others because someone else is achieving their dreams, goals, and aspirations. Always want to put yourself in a situation where a mental state and a spiritual state where you're uplifting. And if you see somebody doing something positive, support them in word or in deed. Uplift them, cheer for them, root for them. Because you're going to want that same kind of enthusiasm and encouragement and upliftment, whether it's an offering or whether it's a prayer. Or whether it's someone helping you, coming to take their time to help you out. It's sad. It's sad, but this is the society that we're living in. You see people waxing worse and worse and worse. And there's only going to be a remnant. There's only going to be a few that's going to get this. And this is why, I like to focus on the few. I don't like to focus on the many because there's just not going to be many people that's going to get these concepts. And again, when you understand how to look at somebody's life to see the fruit of their lives, you're always going to see the manifestation of the spirits that reside in them because they're so jacked up. Sad, but hey, it is what it is. Stay encouraged. Learn how to not so much focus on yourself, but assisting someone else out there. Because again, when it comes time for you to want that help and encouragement, you're going to want that same in return. Deal with that selfish spirit, that envious and jealous spirit. Is very self-destructive. All right. That's all I wanted to say. All right, shalom.